An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
What's up, everybody? I'm the Mangoose. You were awesome, and this is my first PvP game as one of my personal favorite heroes in 6 fucking years. While I do have a preferred build that I worked out from playing PvE, I deviated from it quite a bit this match due to an offlane Chimera, plus I was really nervous for some reason, like literally shaking when I queued up. I guess just the idea of playing Crunch again got to me. Anyway, this was a decent match that shows off some of Crunch's capabilities, and I proved to myself that I can still count to 3 when it matters. Like the video if you enjoy it, sub for more third-person MOBA content, but for now, let's play some damn Crunch. For aspects, I'm going with Titan Beast Hunter. They recommend Magician, which is nice because it lowers the cooldown on your ultimate re-crunch, but I find that you really don't need it. Like, you can, that ultimate gets gets cooled down quite enough with his just passive once you unlock his ultimate. They also suggest going Titan's Bow for off lane, but I like to take the armor, the Titan's armor. Crunch is, I found him to be quite squishy in PvE compared to other sort of beefy heroes like him, so I like to stack up a little bit of defense so that I can pour on the offense and be disruptive in team fights without dying immediately. So that's what we're doing. I unlocked left crunch first because I don't think I really need the escape quite yet. If I was on their red side, like if their red was in the off lane, the red side jungle was off lane for them, then I would have unlocked forward crunch first so that I would have an escape. So the goal here is to not get beat up by this Chimera and get try and hit him with the cleave from left crunch whenever I'm clearing minions. And I'm trying to use my left crunch to clear minions quite a bit. He doesn't seem to have too many mana issues, so I'm just swinging away. That might bite me in the ass, but we'll see. I'm pushed up all the way on their side of the map, which is, I don't really like, but Chimera's not fighting me under minions, so we go ahead and hit him with that big left crunch swing. That's going to be my main focus, is leveling up left crunch, because that's his big damage option. Otherwise, you're just being disruptive. And since we do have him so pushed up, we can take our green buff, and I see Chimera in their jungle, our Chimera, so it's a good opportunity to try and bait him in, and we'll take him on this fight. And this is what I talked about with the mana biting me in the ass. I was hoping to get mana back from the green buff, but they got the green buff, so I have barely anything going for me right here. But what I do have going for me is our jungler, so we will be able to capitalize on that. And now we got the green buff. Now I got a little bit of mana regen rolling. Our first back, and I'm trying to build into Blighted Chest Plate to negate Chimera's regen, but I picked the wrong thing. I should have picked the Acidic Iron portion of that. And I'm also going to start building into Stimulant Gauntlet. This is something I'm going to be trying to do in Fallout a little more, is building secondary, like a full battery of secondary items before I start upgrading to the complete items. I don't know how that's going to work out. I'll let you guys know if it does. But my preferred build with Crunch would be Baleful Armor for physical armor, Ring of Rejuvenation for energy armor, Stimulant Gauntlet for damage. And then those are the three main ones that I'm going to want to pick up. Other than that, I think Unyielding Mantle would also be really good on Crunch. Unyielding Mantle gives you a bunch of physical power, and it seems that his abilities scale better with physical power than they do with energy power, so that's kind of cool. That's not what I did this match, though. I just kind of fucked my build up pretty hardcore, but it ends up working out in the end.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Coming up on a pretty big team fight, and I'm all Thanos'd up. We're going to try and single out Murdoch if we can. So we dash into him, hit him with the left crunch, and then right crunch immediately to knock him up and deal a bunch of damage. God, it feels good to play Crunch again, man. It feels so good to play Crunch. And then we focused on the Morigesh. I'm trying to stay on their damage. I'm not so concerned about the Decker. Unfortunately, the rest of my team is concerned about the Decker. Maybe I should have just gone after Decker since that's what everybody else was doing, but I wanted to single out their damage and make sure that we got that under control. Decker almost dies, and I don't know, that was a pretty good engage. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Here's a fun tip. Whenever you got shit else going on, take the enemy jungler's minions. Take their camps. Don't take your... I see a lot of people retreating back and taking camps from their jungler. You're just... I mean, you're making yourself powerful, but you're making your jungler less powerful. If you take the enemy jungler's camps, if you think it's safe, then you're making yourself powerful while depleting their ability to deal damage. And, oh man, I've got Chimera with me. Chimera seems to be very hard for Crunch to fight. You just don't deal enough damage to overcome his regen. Even with the Blighted Chest Plate, you just don't deal enough damage. Maybe I just should build more damage on Crunch, but I don't know. I just like to have the survivability when I have a hitbox this fucking big. You notice a slight delay in the effects from when I cast to where it actually hits. It's because I'm playing EU servers.
Enemy tower destroyed.
So even though this enemy Crunch has red buff, I've got 2 levels on him, so I am not afraid. However, this is when I start getting this bug where I have like super jet engines. And it doesn't go away. So I tried to get into this fight, but it was immediately rejected. And there's 3 of them, 2 of us. We do have Murdoch coming in to help out, but I'm just going to peace out for now because I could not find a good way into that fight. And if you can't find a good way into a fight, just fucking get out of it. Everybody else is ping and retreat too. We do have Bellica coming up from the rear. See if we can re-engage into this because I ain't doing anything else. But it's kind of a hopeless situation. They all ping retreat, and I agree. Let's get out of here. Plus, Chimera's pushing the dog shit out of right lane, which I completely didn't notice. That was my bad. I should have been watching the map a little bit better.
Track of what I wanted.
I decided here to kind of test my limits and try and take on this Chimera that's 2 levels up on me. But I figure I've got blighted chest plate. I'll be fine. And then yeah, his minions caught up and he just starts kind of blasting me. Doing my best, but as you can see, as much damage as I deal to him, he just immediately regens it back up. That's why Chimera actually kind of works as a split pusher in the off lane. Now I'm trying to back out of this fight, stun him, do as much as I can, and yeah, he's fucking me up. So I gotta try and get out of here. And I look at my map and I see that the cavalry has arrived, so I re-engage back into him. And thank God they came, because he was definitely gonna wreck me if I didn't just flee. And Murdoch gets the kill, very nice. Now our team is in a little bit of trouble here, so it's our turn to return. It's our time to return the favor, and with 3 of us here, and knocking Chimera up so that he can't regen. Yeah, he's lost his regen by that point. If he gets stunned that many times in a row, he's just kind of fucking done for. And it was at this point that the enemy team decided to just go ahead and throw in the towel, which they were getting their asses kicked pretty hard. But I hate when people surrender at 18 minutes into the game. They might have been able to turn it around. You don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Crunch gameplay, but for now, this is the Mangoose signing off. You guys have a good one. Mangoose. Special shout out to channel members Foolish Bloodhunter, Jelly Knees, Meow Mix for Men, Stunt, Ferrith, and Raven.